This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Ukmade and this is Africa Now. War drums are beating again on the restive Ethiopian Eritrean border after Asmara accused the Tigray People's Liberation Front of plotting to launch attacks to reclaim lost territory. A long-standing tense relation between Ethiopia's Tigray region and Eritrea deteriorated in 2020 after President Isaias Afwerki sent his forces to join the Ethiopian Federal Army in fighting the TPLF, a proscribed group. The Nigerian government has asked Facebook and other social media sites to stop allowing indigenous people of Biafra IPOB to use their platforms to incite violence and instigate ethnic hatred in Nigeria, according to a press release. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, made the request at a meeting in Abuja with Facebook employees. IPOB wants to create a breakaway state in southeast Nigeria called Biafra. The European Union will leave its military training mission in Mali suspended, but will not terminate it for the time being, the bloc's top diplomat Joseph Borrell said on Tuesday. During a meeting with the bloc's defense ministers, he criticized the junta for failing to distance itself from the Wagner Group Russian mercenaries that have come to the aid of Mali's military and are being blamed for human rights violations. Borrell said the EU still has not received guarantees by the Mali junta on non-interference by Russian mercenaries. And in politics, 4 opposition politicians from Tunisia's dissolved parliament were jailed on Tuesday by a military court, their lawyers said, amid growing concern over human rights abuses following President Kais Saied's seizure of power last year. Saif Edine Maklouf, the head of the conservative Karama party, and 3 other party members were charged with assaulting policemen last year during an incident at Tunis airport in which they said officers were preventing a woman from traveling. They denied the charge. The government of Uganda has been urged by allies of veteran Ugandan opposition leader Kizza Besigye to release him from house arrest. The arrest was imposed last week after he called for protests against skyrocketing consumer prices in a news conference on Thursday. Police on Monday accused Besigye of planning unlawful assemblies and processions which could disrupt traffic and trigger looting. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break. To stay tuned. Welcome back. Former Malawi President Bakili Muluzu has lost an appeal, which could have led to a corruption case he's facing being discontinued. The 79-year-old, who served 2 5-year terms as president between 1994 and 2004, stands accused of diverting 1.7 billion Malawi kwacha of government money into his personal accounts during his tenure. He denies the charge. Rescue workers have found no survivors in a rescue chamber deep inside a flooded zinc mine in Burkina Faso, the government and the mine owner said on Tuesday, all but extinguishing hope that 8 missing miners could still be alive after a month. The Pekowa mine, owned by the Canadian-famed Trevally Mining Corp., was abruptly submerged on April 16 after torrential rain fell unexpectedly during the country's dry season. Trevally said the refuge chamber had been found intact and it was now clear none of the 8 missing workers had reached it. Now on defense. Uganda will pull troops from neighboring Democratic Republic of the Congo in 2 weeks, the military has said after a joint operation against Islamist insurgents since late last year. Last December, President Yoweri Museveni's government sent at least 1,700 soldiers that constituted the largest foreign intervention in Congo in over a decade. There was no reason given for the planned Ugandan withdrawal or update on the status of the operation against the Allied Democratic Forces. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has welcomed the redeployment of U.S. forces in Somalia, where Al-Shabaab attacks had heightened due to a prolonged electoral crisis. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration announced on Monday plans to send about 600 American forces to support targeted operations against Al-Shabaab militants. Al-Shabaab has not yet reacted to the U.S. announcement, but has profiled the incoming Somali leader as a puppet. And to football. Senegalese President Macky Sall has expressed support for Paris Saint-Germain midfielder and Senegalese player Idrissa Gueye amid reports the footballer refused to wear a rainbow-colored number on the back of his jersey. Players in France last weekend wore the shirts to show support to the LGBTQ movement. PSG coach Mauricio Pochettino is citing personal reasons for the player's absence on the field. Gueye is a devout Muslim. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.TOS TVNetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Okmade. Thanks for watching.